Hello and welcome to the next fight of my Throgg campaign. As you can see, I'm attacking Malachi's main settlement here, and this is his only settlement. So if I win this battle, Malachi is eliminated from my campaign. So it's currently showing as a valiant defeat, and you know, and I guess that's just how auto resolve is with this particular battle setting, because there's no way that this is in valiant defeat. And I'm just going to show you. I'm still playing on the same settings for my battle. So I haven't changed the modifiers. I haven't changed the battle difficulty. Now, I can change the battle difficulty in this part to make it an auto-resolve win, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you how to win this fight and suffer very minimal casualties. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Here we go. I hope everybody's doing well. I saw the trailer for Warhammer 40k. I haven't played any 40k at all. I tried playing just some of the first initial plays for the game. It just really didn't appeal to me. What was interesting is the trailer did show kind of a planetary battles and stuff like that, and there is another real-time strategy game that I've played with my friends and all that kind of fills that particular void. But after watching the trailer, I'm actually very interested in the how it's going to be done. So I'm not sure if anybody's ever played the game or whatever before, but there's a game on Steam and it's called Sins of a Solar Empire, and there's a lot of different kinds of mods and everything to it, and it's very similar to a space exploration type real-time strategy game. I honestly only played it because my good friends played it. I never really got into the game. There's a bunch of different kinds of mods where it's you could do Star Trek and Star Wars and stuff like that, and it's actually a really decent game. Some of the biggest problems that I had with that particular game was with the launcher itself. For whatever reason, on my system and on my setups, it just did not want to work well with my Steam launchers or anything else. I would constantly get a lot of errors and bugs and issues, and I think it's probably mostly on my end, but because my friends and all, they didn't really have any of the problems that I had, but I had a lot of issues with it. But it's a really good game and everything else, and if the idea behind Warhammer 40k is to kind of replicate space battles and planetary battles and everything else, that really, I guess the only question from my side is, what's the whole point of the infantry units, because everything is going to be spaceships? It's like, in my opinion, it's like everything is like a naval battle, which was fine, I guess, if you like that kind of thing. But from my side, it's just that particular type of setup is not really for me. But I'll probably end up giving it a try. Oh.
Behold, my army of
Alright, so the gyrocopters are dead. I isolated the remaining Malaki units. Okay. Just go ahead and speed this up. This entire unit and army, everything over here is gone. See if we can't kill the Lord. It's so close to the barrier, I don't think I'm going to be able to kill them because they're all just going to sit here and muddle around and none of them are going to really do anything. Look, Throgg's just sitting here. Even though I selected all of them to attack the Lord, it doesn't really make a difference. They're not going to do anything. The Lord's going to continuously run out. So close to the barrier. And the Lord's gone. Alright. So now I'm gonna show you what I do to kind of solve this not really solve this battle, but show you what I do with this. We're gonna move everything over here. So what you want to do is move a large portion of the army to a different direction, and the first thing that the AI is going to do is they're going to mirror your movements, which is fine because that's what I wanted them to do, is to mirror the movements to where I could send all of my trolls and my army over here. We're going to go ahead and send them on the gate. With the most recent updates, the towers definitely seem to be a lot more effective. I'm just gonna leave it on fast time. I'm not gonna have any problems with this. When you're fighting against the dwarfs with the trolls get the boost to the armor piercing, which gives them the advantage over the dwarfs. Especially with the new setup for Throgg, because you get a large number of troll armies, or troll units, very early in the campaign. As you can see, so far as this is going, this is definitely not going to be a valiant defeat. One of the things that I've learned with the auto-resolve is the higher the armor and the higher the melee defense, the better the auto-resolve is going to be. And also ammo. Units with ammo tend to have a better auto-resolve. So I usually end up stacking my armies when I'm playing for just auto-resolve wins with units that have large uh, a significant amount of ammo, armor, and melee defense. And it seems to win the majority of the auto-resolves at early campaign. Later campaign, it seems to be more of the tier 4 and 5 units. So if you have one army with all tier 5 of a specific unit, for example, Throgg, the Bile Trolls, a full army of Bile Trolls. There's no auto-resolve that I've encountered that won't win. And it just takes a few turns to get the Bile Trolls with auto-resolve rank 9. And you just auto-resolve everything. Or the Ice Trolls. The real challenge comes in if you want to do some of the quest battles. There must be some units that are hidden here. We'll just get rid of that. Alright. I guess it's gonna make me come over here and kill these. It's fine, I guess. We'll just get rid of the turrets. Or the towers, whatever. Alright, so there's that one. Each campaign is different. I didn't have to do this on the last one that I did, but I guess it's gonna make me kill all of them. Whatever. I mean, there you go. Obviously, so that's what I was saying. Alright, so what? End the battle. So I turned it from a valiant defeat to a decisive victory. And that's one of the things that I've learned with this particular game is the auto-resolve really, truly favors some factions more so than the others. And as long as you set up a balanced army, no matter what faction that you're playing, you really should be able to turn a valiant defeat into a win. I've struggled when it's a resolve beyond a valiant defeat. So if it's beyond a valiant, then for that particular one, I'm usually just try and fight and deal as much damage as I can, and try and see if I can't pick up the pieces, so to speak. Alright, so we're just going to occupy it. But that takes care of Malaki's main settlement. And it eliminated Malaki from my campaign. Alright, my next fight is probably going to be against the Nurgle faction. That's probably going to be the area that I'm going to go towards, because like I said, I really prefer to give this territory up to either Throgg or Arbol, to where I can finish killing off the rest of the Norse. So, alright, with that, I will catch y'all next time. All right, thank you. Take care. Appreciate y'all.